So guys, not 5 a.m. BladeYGO here, and today we're talking about Savage Strike. Not anything in specific, but more just in general Savage Strike. I'm going to talk about the rarities, just everything I think about the set, 100% honest opinion, and well, it's not looking good for Savage Strike. So in today's video, I'll be asking the question, is Savage Strike worth it? So to start, a lot of the rarities are just so weird. For example, we have obviously the secret rares, and some secret rares I honestly think make sense. Obviously, Pot of Extravagance and Fantastical Dragon Phantazmay are two cards that definitely deserve the secret rare rarity, but other cards, like, when did Psychic Wielder become a secret rare? That is literally so random. Oh, don't even get me started on Trickstar Live Stage. Literally, I am so confused by some of these secret rares. Obviously, not every secret rare can be high value, but some of these just make so little sense as to how they could become secret. TG Trident Launcher, really? That's a secret rare? We do have TCG exclusives in the secret rare slot. We have the Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King, that is such a mouthful. And we also have Valkyrie I'm just gonna call it Setch. So we have Valkyrie Setch and Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King. And these two cards obviously aren't bad at all, but like Valkyrie Setch should not have been a secret rare, and neither should have the kaiju. I mean, if you really think about it, a kaiju that is obviously meant to deal with other kaijus that the opponent uses, it's literally a kaiju counter that you basically just use. The issue with it is it's basically tailored for a 3-of against, like, for example, think about it this way. If I were to play a deck and I were to side kaijus, I'd probably side in 3 Gamma Seal. You're telling me I am siding in 3 Super Anti-Kaiju War Machine Mecha Thunder King in order to counter my opponent's unsearchable 3-of that is at maximum a 33% chance of seeing. There's obviously other factors that could play into that, but you get my point. A 33% chance in the opening 5, and then a 39% chance of seeing a kaiju when going second. You're telling me I have to deal with those odds? I'm siding in an unsearchable 3-of for another unsearchable 3-of? I don't think that's honestly really good at all. So there's my thoughts on the anti-kaiju. I think honestly the card is absolutely horrible. Some people might honestly disagree with me, and I think depending on the scenario, if there's a format where there are many kaijus being played, for example, if some decks are playing like 9 kaijus in a deck, then okay, yeah, then that's a different story. But when we're talking about something just like this, that is specifically only meant to counter kaijus, and it doesn't even have any versatility in countering anything else, I do not see the card being that good. We also have Valkyrie Setch, which basically is a special summon from deck for Valkyries, and yes, that's obviously good and all, but that doesn't make Valkyries meta. I get the idea that Valkyrie Setch is basically just really good for the Valkyrie archetype, and obviously it is, but I don't really think, again, this warrants a secret rare rarity for it. In fact, we have another ultra rare Valkyrie card, which to be fair, that card is also like, I could see it being an ultra rare, and I could see Valkyrie Setch being an ultra rare, but I'm just shocked by the fact that this card is a secret rare. Psychic Wielder, just real quick, I think Psychic Wielder was a mistake to be a secret rare. I think this has got to be some prank. Like, there's no way it could be a secret rare, but it is a secret rare. This card should have been a common, a rare, or a super rare. It should not have been anything higher, but then it became something higher, and I really don't think that's good at all. Don't even get me started on Trickstar Live Stage. I'll have a video coming out soon about all the Trickstar support, because this Trickstar support is relevant, but I'm not saying Trickstar Live Stages. I'm just saying the Trickstar support will make an impact somewhat on the meta, and so I do want to note that some of the Trickstar cards are good, but like Trickstar Live Stage, a card that is specifically not played in any single Trickstar deck, is a secret rare. We have Trickstar Carobane in this set. How is that an ultra rare and not the secret rare in place of Trickstar Live Stage? We have TG Trident Launcher. I could actually kind of see this. I mean, like, it's not the greatest secret rare, but I understand why it's a secret rare, rare and how it could be a secret rare. And well, Witch's Strike, honestly, I think kind of makes sense to be a secret rare if you think about it. It's like a side deck card. I made a video about this, but basically it's a side deck card that you will see play in other formats from now. Maybe it might not look that good now, and maybe it looks very situational, but there will be formats where Witch's Strike is incredible in, and definitely you should consider picking them up at release or whenever you can before they see play. So real quick, I just wanted to mention Borreload Savage Dragon, which is like the only relevant ultra rare besides, well, not only relevant, I mean there's also Danger Ogopogo and Trickstar Carobane, so those are cards to keep in mind, but Borreload Savage Dragon is an ultra rare. I wanted to just tell you guys, I don't know, Borreload Savage Dragon is an ultra rare. I think Borreload Savage Dragon is actually just such a good card, but it's an ultra. I mean, I don't know why Borreload Savage Dragon is an ultra rare over the place of something like Trickstar Live Stage, but you know what, we're just gonna try and move on from it. Anyways, Danger's got one new card in this set, and I'll be having another Danger discussion. Probably will be having another Danger discussion in the upcoming future, but I'm actually surprised that Danger only got one new support card. I mean, think about it this way. Every single archetype usually gets 4 waves of support, and maybe it's different this time around because we get 6 cards per set, but at the same time, it's just so weird to think about that Danger's only got one new card. I don't know how the TCG exclusive system's going to work anymore, but I guess we only got one new Danger card this set, and Ogopogo's not bad. I mean, sending one from deck is pretty good. You can send a spell / trap, which probably isn't the case, but you can probably just send a Danger monster and have more Darks Engrave for your beginning of the end. So I think Danger Ogopogo is pretty good. But I think the craziest part about this set is just, again, the rarities in this set. I mean, somehow all of the best cards in this set are surprisingly not the rarity you think. I mean, like, again, phantazmay and extravagance, yes, those cards are secret rares and they make sense, and other cards make sense for their rarities, but some cards are just mind-boggling at what rarity they are. Salamangreat Link is a rare, and okay, you know what, I could see that. It's officially a budget deck, guys. Salamangreat is a budget deck, and I think that's really exciting for budget players. Honestly, I'm totally fine with it being a rare. It does make sense because obviously you do need it for the deck, but the deck is already a structure deck, and so I guess the whole idea is Konami wants it to be a budget deck rather than like a budget deck and then it gets ruined by a secret rare. So I definitely agree with it being a rare, and I think it makes sense 100%. But every Guard Dragon is a super rare. What? When did Guard Dragons become supers? Okay, this one actually really took me by surprise. I thought at least LP was going to be a secret rare, but you know what? No, they're all just super rares. And I mean, like, obviously it's not like a bad thing. Again, like, all of these cards that are lower rarities are budget cards now, and so I'm happy to see that for budget players. But in my mind, that's why it's so confusing. That's why I feel like the set is so confusing, because a lot of these rarities make absolutely no sense. And I think the biggest example of this is Guru being a common. I don't think anyone would have expected Guru to be a common when it's getting imported. Even if it was like a rare, I think that would make more sense. A common, I mean, it's cheap. I don't know. Guru could have been definitely a higher rarity though. And the fact that it's just a common is, I mean, obviously, again, like, I don't want to repeat myself, but it is a good thing that these cards are cheaper for a lot of players. But at the same time, you have to consider that Guru is such a powerful card. It could have definitely been a secret rare and helped sell the set even better. I don't know, just really weird. And I'm mind-boggled by Guru being a common. And again, these rarities, but I digress. Lastly, I want to talk about some other TCG exclusives. Obviously, I made my video yesterday about the Time Thieves, so if you want to go watch that, click on the top right corner of this video to go find it out. But basically, Time Thieves, they're pretty cool. If you want to see my opinion, again, go to the top right corner of this video. But we also have other cards like the Valkyries, which, oh my god, don't even get me started on the Valkyries. I'll have an is it worth it on it. And I mean, it could still be worth it. I don't know, I have to wait to see what the prices are and then make my evaluation on the Valkyrie archetype then. But as of right now, I think the support is obviously really good, but I don't know if it's going to be worth it because one Valkyrie card is a secret rare and then the other one is an ultra, and it's just like, I don't know. Overall, Savage Strike is really confusing. I'm just gonna be blunt. We have so many different aspects that could have been different and made way more sense. I mean, I think it's a good thing that something like Sunlight Wolf is a budget card now, so salamangreats are an entirely budget deck, but other cards like Guard Dragons could have most certainly been a higher rarity versus the honestly garbage secret rares in this set, not including Extravagance, Fantasmay, and Witch's Strike. And so lastly, is Savage Strike worth it? Not really. The issue is just the secret rares aren't high value enough and the boxes just aren't that great. So I would not recommend picking up boxes, but I 100% recommend picking up singles considering the amount of cheap, good cards you want to get. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you want to support me further than just watching my YouTube videos, go down into the description and support me on Patreon. It helps out quite immensely. As well, if you guys want to talk to me further than just my YouTube comment section, go down into the description and join my Discord server. Thank you guys so much for watching, and with that, I hope to see you soon.